What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be covering the top 5 spring baits that I use. Now there's plenty more than 5, and it was really hard to narrow it down to 5 because you can't just say these are 5 baits that you're going to go and catch fish on in the springtime. You know, it just depends on your water conditions and the weather and where the fish are in the spawn. Is it pre-spawn? Is it spawn? Is it post-spawn? So that's some things that you need to take into consideration. But right now in Kansas on April, whatever day it is, April 23rd, I think, these are the baits that I would throw. Number 1 here is a spinnerbait, and along with a spinnerbait, I would say a chatterbait too. I love chatterbaits, and I fish them just as much as I fish spinnerbaits, maybe a little bit more. But I definitely get bites on both spinnerbaits and chatterbaits in the spring, and you just throw it right along the bank, it gets thumping, and you're gonna get bit. So I highly recommend using a spinnerbait. Next thing I've got here is a squarebill crankbait, and I didn't used to fish squarebills all that much, but just recently, in the past couple of weeks, I started fishing them a lot more. And with that time of fishing them a lot more, I got to really liking squarebills, and I learned how to throw them and, you know, just kind of the techniques that you want to do with a squarebill. This is a KVD 2.5 in the pumpkin seed color, so it's a pretty natural bluegill imitation. We don't have any pumpkin seeds here in Kansas. Maybe we do. We don't. I don't know. There's one type of sunfish that we don't have that you see a lot. I think it's a pumpkin seed. We have orange spotted. Yeah, this looks kind of like an orange spotted sunfish, but we don't have pumpkin seeds. We have orange spotted sunfish. But that's beside the point. Squarebill crankbaits, they're good to go. So number 3 is a jig. I've got, this one's just a not very fancy Walmart flipping jig with a black and blue Berkeley chigger crawl on the back. That seems to do the job for me. Football head jigs, I like those a lot, and I like flipping jigs. It just depends on what I'm doing. So like if I'm casting into open water, I'm dragging my jig, I want that football head jig. But if I'm flipping into cover, I want this flipping jig. I like throwing jigs just basically any time of year because they catch fish all the time. So I recommend you picking up some jigs and giving those a shot if you haven't already. Alright, we're going to move into the soft plastics here, and these are things that I generally throw in the springtime because they're effective. I mean, these work basically all year long. All of these baits you can catch fish on all year long. So don't just narrow this down to springtime fishing, because I've thrown a squarebill, I've thrown a spinnerbait, and I've thrown a jig all year, and I've thrown all of these all year long. So now I'm thinking about it, this is, well, except for like wintertime, but like in fishing season, you know, spring to fall, that's a good time to be throwing these baits. But we're gonna start off here with I put these two together. I've got some Yum Dingers or Senkos, and I've also got some Zoom trick worms. And these are, I feel like these are both kind of in the same category as, you know, a slightly more finesse worm than like a Berkeley power worm. These don't have as much action to them. They're just basically stick baits, we could say. But the Zoom trick worms and the Yum Dingers are just a tad different, but I'd use them in basically the same applications. I'd Texas rig both of them, or wacky rig the Yum Dinger or Senko. And the last bait that I've got is a Zoom Salamander, and this one is in kiwi with black and red fleck. I mean, it doesn't even say it on the package, but you can see it's black and red inside the kiwi color. I like to go with kind of a green, or you can even go with black colors for lizards. I mean, basically any color will work if we're being real honest here. But these are awesome for when the fish are kind of in the spawn or pre-spawning, and you throw the salamander in the shallows and get it along the beds, and the fish like to eat these salamanders because they picture them as a threat. But salamanders are a great bait to use, Texas rigged all year long. You can throw it on a shaky head. You can really do basically whatever with them because it's just got appendages and puts off vibration and bass will eat it. So that's kind of what I've got here. These are not necessarily spring baits per se, but they're working right now. These baits are great basically year round, so I recommend you giving them a try. I wanted to touch on a couple of things here real quick. I've been getting a ton of questions about when I'm going to go turkey hunting, and I can honestly say that I do not know if I'm going to go turkey hunting, because I just got a job working for a lawn and landscaping company, and I'm going to be working all the time, and I don't have time to scout, and I don't have time to hunt if I'm going to be working. And right now, work is more of a priority than turkey hunting. Do I want a turkey hunt? Yes. Have I killed a turkey? No. Do I want to kill a turkey? Yes. But it comes down to, I need to make some money, and I need to get into this job that I just got, and I need to finish up school and put some focus in that in the last couple of weeks going into finals week. So, you know, if I do go out turkey hunting, it might be towards the end of May. I really don't know. I know you guys are super stoked about seeing me going out turkey hunting and filming it, but it comes down to, I have my own life, and I can't just stop everything just because turkey season's here. I've got some of my own personal business to take care of. So, you know, I kind of put all that stuff on hold during duck season. So right now is the time where I need to kind of play catch up and figure things out again. So I hope you guys understand that. I would love to go turkey hunting, but I would also love to start this job and really make a lot of money this summer doing this. That's kind of where we're at. I need money to buy a new layout blind, buy shotgun shells, buy decoys, just everything for duck season. So that's why I'm putting my time in right now. And of course, fishing stuff. I mean, this is like a $6 crankbait. Can't lose that. I lost one of these before, so that was fun. I'm gonna quit babbling. I'm gonna get out of here. Follow me on my social media. I've got a Twitter and an Instagram. My Twitter is at @KS_Fisherman, and my Instagram is Kansas_Fisherman. And I've also got a Snapchat, which is KS Fisherman. Send me some fan mail to my P.O Box to open on camera. We talked about it in some past videos, so check those out if you don't know what I'm talking about. That's all I've got, and I'll catch you on the next one.